back. Those were the main headlines. On more details, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi gave his directives to continue with modernizing the new premises of the Interior Ministry. This came during a meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Interior General Mahmoud Tawfiq, Presidential Advisor for Urban Planning General Amir Saeed Ahmed, Presidential Advisor for Financial Affairs General Mohammed Amin, and General Ihab Al-Far, the head of the Engineering Authority of the Armed Forces. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Raji said the head of state instructed the executives to realize the maximum benefits of the newly established roads and infrastructure networks to guarantee the facility of movements from and to the security buildings in a way to achieve a balanced police existence across the country. The president also asserted the need to turn the Interior Ministry's premises into integrated complexes, introducing all services to the citizens in one place. For his part, General Tawfiq enlisted the comprehensive strategic plan to renovate the ministry's buildings and redistribute them in a way which guarantees quick intervention as well as affording secured and well-governed services. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received on Saturday visiting Spanish Foreign Minister Arantxa González Laya. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Raji said that the head of state asked the Spanish top diplomat to convey his greetings to Spanish King Felipe VI, stressing Egypt's keenness to resume mutual cooperation and boost bilateral ties in all domains, particularly in investment, trade, energy and tourism. For her part, Laya said the Spanish monarch and Prime Minister Sanchez sent their greetings to the president and expressed their country's appreciation to the Egyptian political leadership and people, hailing the deeply rooted ties that bind the two nations. Spain's top diplomat also highlighted Madrid's will to resume coordination and consultation with Cairo as Europe appreciates the Egyptian pivotal role to achieve stability in the Mediterranean region, in fighting terrorism and combating extremist ideologies, as well as illegal migration. Ambassador Raji added that the meeting also tackled a number of issues of mutual concern. Earlier, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry received his Spanish counterpart Arantxa González Laya in Cairo. The meeting witnessed signing a memorandum of understanding as well as discussing a number of issues of mutual interest. After the talks, the two top officials held a press conference in which they expressed keenness to resume consultations on a variety of topics and stressed that Cairo and Madrid enjoy common visions to restore regional peace and to put an end to tensions and struggles in the Mediterranean region. Shoukry added that Egypt and Spain agree on boosting efforts to combat terrorism, illegal migration and human trafficking. For her part, Laya stated that Egypt played a very important role in both regional and international arenas as a key country whose efforts are appreciated by Europe. The Spanish minister, who is an archaeologist, added that Egypt is her paradise with its incredible civilization and history. Well, the Arab Secretary General meets with the Spanish Foreign Minister Raya on Saturday. The Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghait met in Cairo with Spanish Foreign Minister Arantxa González Laya. The two sides discussed a number of issues of mutual concern as well as ways to boost ties between Spain and the pan-Arab body in the political, economic and cultural fields. The Palestinian cause topped the agenda of talks of Laya and Abul Ghait as the latter stressed the importance of sticking to the two-state solution, putting an end to the Israeli occupation and establishing an independent Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital. Abul Ghait also hailed the Spanish constant stance towards the Palestinian file and the legal rights of the Palestinian people. The Spanish top diplomat also tackled with Abul Ghait the situation in Libya and Madrid's support to Libyan sides to return to negotiations to reach a political settlement to the crisis under the patronage of the United Nations. She also reviewed with the Arab League chief of the results of her latest visit to Lebanon and expressed Spain's solidarity with the Lebanese people in this critical period. Minister of Defense General Mohammad Zaki witnessed on Saturday the main phase of the military maneuver Rada 2020 with live ammunition, which was executed by the Central Forces units in cooperation with the main army branches. The maneuver will last for several days in the frame of the combat training plan of the formations and units of the armed forces and coinciding with celebrating the 47th anniversary of the 6th of October victories. The phase started with a briefing of the previous tactical stages of the maneuver plan to fulfill the missions with full accuracy as well as updating fighting operations in cooperation with air defense and artillery troops to destroy the hostile forces and stagger the commands. General Zaki conveyed the greetings of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, to the troops and his full appreciation to the endless efforts to defend the nation. The Ministry of Defense, the General Commander of the Armed Forces, asserted the fact that the Egyptian Army is capable of securing the state's borders and Egypt's national security, as the Armed Forces men are always up to the missions they are assigned to execute and will remain a shield defending Egypt and its great people. Top Islamic institution Al-Azhar denounced Paris accident. Al-Azhar called for a global legitimization that incriminates that offences, religious and their holy figures. French President Emmanuel Macron also slammed the crime. The man suspected of beheading a French teacher who showed his students abusive cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad was an 18-year-old Chechen. The attack took place late Friday afternoon near the middle school where the teacher worked in Conflans-Sainte-Honorine, a northwestern suburb around 30 kilometers from central Paris. The assailant was shot by police and later died of his injuries. Hundreds more